Welcome to Zandvoort for round 12 of the 15-round 1981 Formula One World Championship Series. And after practice, not surprisingly, it's the two Renaults in the fastest positions on the grid. Alain Prost fastest, his teammate René Arnoux second fastest. Then the third quickest was Nelson Piquet in the Brabham, and fourth, the reigning world champion Alan Jones. His teammate Carlos Reutemann fifth, and Jacques Laffite, who won the Austrian Grand Prix, sixth fastest. And it's Prost getting a very good start with René Arnoux behind him. Alan Jones is coming up well, and someone's been hit right in the middle of the course, and it's Villeneuve. Gilles Villeneuve is going to be out of the race on the very first corner. So he's had a lot of trouble in practice, absolutely for nothing, because the Ferrari will have been badly damaged in that crash. Maybe we'll see a replay later and be able to establish what actually happened. Meantime, it's Prost, Arnoux, Jones and Piquet is well up, and there go the rest of the field crew. Hector Ribach in the Brabham, Derek Daly in the March car. But as expected, it is Renault's first and second on lap one, with Prost leading Arnoux. And here is that replay. Gilles Villeneuve spinning off, Mario Andretti going through and just avoiding him. And as you can see, that Ferrari will have been badly damaged on the left front corner, and I'm not expecting to see Villeneuve's car anymore. Meantime, the end of lap one. And it is Prost. Behind him, René Arnoux, tucked up behind Arnoux and trying to take him, Alan Jones in third position. René Arnoux either deliberately or inadvertently is holding up the rest of the field, and on lap two, Alain Prost is making the most of a clear circuit and pulling away. And already, Patrick Tambay in the Talbot Batra is seemingly out of the race. His car being jacked up, and then there's Pironi. What a dreadful race for Ferrari already. Villeneuve out of the race. It's Alain Prost pulling away. There he goes, Arnoux, and again Jones goes through and tries to take him, and it looks as though he's going to do it. Yes, Alan Jones is going up into second place. In third position now, Arnoux. In fourth position, number 5 is Piquet in fifth position, and trying to go through on the inside, Jacques Laffite in the Talbot. And behind Laffite in sixth position, it's Carlos Reutemann. Alan Jones is pulling away, and now Piquet is going up into third position. René Arnoux must be in some sort of trouble as Laffite tries to take fourth position from Arnoux now. It is very clear that René Arnoux, number 16, has got some problem with the turbocharged Renault, because just look at the way that Nelson Piquet is pulling away, and look too at the way that Jacques Laffite is holding on to René Arnoux, and here they come. Meantime, Alan Jones, in a car that is definitely slower than the Renault, is trying very, very hard not to lose touch with the Frenchman in front of him, Prost. And this is lap 16 in this 72-lap race, and Alan Jones has been consistently driving, I would have said, right on the absolute limit that his Saudi Alayla Williams car can go around this Dutch course, this 2.6 mile lap. And Alan Jones has whittled down the lead of Alain Prost, which at one point was nearly 10 seconds. And Alan Jones's car handles better than Alain Prost, so he can close right up to him on the corners, as he is doing now. But when they come to Bossuit, which is what they're coming up to now, and into it, the right-hander, this is where Alain Prost can put his foot down and exploit the superior power of the Renault. But if Alan Jones, and we've missed it because Riccardo Patrese comes into the pits. He is another man who has had appalling luck, and sure enough, as I said, Alain Prost was able to exploit the superior power of the Renault and pull away just a car's length or so from Alan Jones, who was right with him when they went into the top straight. And in order to try to get past the Frenchman, Alan Jones has got to be right up underneath the wing of the Renault when they come out of Bossuit, and he's coming right up to him now. Alan Jones could try and pass here, and he is going to try and pass. He's right up alongside Alain Prost, but in order to get past him here, he'll have to drive round the outside, and that just is not possible. Or is it? No, it's not, because Prost had got the faster line in the centre of the corner, and Alan Jones will have shown his hand a bit there. And off goes Laffite. My goodness, that's Jacques Laffite, who was in 4th position. And it was Reutemann with Prost, with Laffite. Now that I had not realised, because we only saw Jacques, and flying through the air. No wonder Jacques Laffite retired, and Carlos Reutemann, who we are missing off our lap charts, is out of the race too. That transforms the situation. And there's another one off. That's one of the Alfa Romeos. Wait for the dust to clear, and then I can tell you who it is. It's Giacomelli. It's Bruno Giacomelli. And René Arnoux is definitely out of the race. We haven't seen him on the screen, but I can tell you my commentary position overlooks the pits, and I have seen René Arnoux come in, and it's after this that Alain Prost, with the superior power of the Renault, ought to be able to get past Michele Alboreto. And Alan Jones is right up. Now Alan Jones is in a passing position, and he's through. Alan Jones into the lead, a new race leader. A brilliant manoeuvre. Alan Jones is absolutely superb at this opportunistic driving, as you saw there. And he goes through and takes Michele Alboreto, and out of his slipstream comes Prost. And what a wonderful fighting Gallic move that was. Alain Prost refuses to give in. You'd think this young Frenchman had been driving in Grand Prix for years and years. He hasn't. And Piquet appears to me, I'm just going to put the stopwatch on the gap between them. Piquet has taken 4 seconds out of the gap between himself and Alan Jones. Jones has dropped back compared with Alain Prost. And so Jones is in some kind of trouble. Of that I am sure. And here is the man that we've seen nothing of before. This is John Watson, who is in 4th position in what is, my opinion, the prettiest car in Grand Prix racing these days, the Marlboro MP4. Now, it's obviously that's Slim Borgood, and he'll be having real trouble controlling the car with that flapping tyre tread on the near side front wheel. He's keeping it going well. Well, we just... John Watson! What rotten luck. The British Grand Prix winner, John Watson, who was in 4th place behind number 5, Nelson Piquet, who is in 3rd, out of the race. And now, up into 4th place will come Piquet's teammate, Hector Ribac in the Brabham. Up into 5th place will come Elio De Angelis, that we have seen being lapped. And an incredible achievement now into 6th place, somebody that we have not seen at all in this race, Eliseo Salazar, the young Chilean in his first season of Formula One racing, the man who drummed up sponsorship in Chile and has not been doing very well in the eyes of his countrymen. Having given him the money, they expect him in Chile to win automatically. They think there's some correlation between expenditure and success. Well, there is some, but not if you're in your first year, as Salazar is. And he's now in the points for the first time. There's Alboreto, and pulling out to pass him, Nelson Piquet. So the Brazilian has really got the bit between his teeth now. Soon he will be able to see Alan Jones, and Piquet has definitely got the opportunity to catch the Australian. And that's the other Alfa Romeo. We've seen Giacomelli go off, so that's Mario Andretti. And he's taking a long time to get out of his car. They normally punch the quick release button in the middle of their shoulder and crutch straps. Meantime, where is Piquet in relation to Alan Jones? And the answer is he is right with him. Nelson Piquet has caught Alan Jones, and now we look again at Andretti. And there it is, and Piquet goes through at the end of the straight and into Tarzan. Nelson Piquet has moved up into 2nd position, gets his revenge over Alan Jones. There's not a great deal of love lost between them, the Brazilian and the Australian, and Alan Jones can clearly do nothing about it. Prost goes round that corner for the last time, and if he was the hero of France for winning the French Grand Prix, I should think he will get the Legion d'Honneur for making it 2 Grand Prix in a season. and the crowd will go berserk. Indeed, his mechanics are going berserk, and out comes Gerard Larousse and all the rest of them. They fought very, very hard for that victory. Renault have had terrible luck, so has Alain Prost. But the World Championship situation is now very exciting. Tying for the lead, Reutemann and Piquet, then 11 points behind. Jacques Laffite in third. Only 3 points behind him is Jones. So a very, very good Dutch Grand Prix, which has changed and closed up the World Championship positions.